when people are building their businesses, many times they're thinking sales, sales, sales right out of the gate, and actually the reverse is probably should be true anyways.
Well, it depends on the situation, but often that's totally the case. It's one of those counterintuitive things that we seem to come across a lot in business, because attacking sales, everything, oh, I'm struggling, so I need to attack sales. I need to grow sales. That's the solution to my problem if I'm having a tough year, is to grow sales. And it may be the solution to your problem for sure, but it's also really, really important that you are able to manage and fulfill your promise on those sales, that you deliver on those sales. So one has to watch out for rapid growth. Although we want rapid growth, we want to do it in a managed and controlled way. So often we'll tell businesses, when you look at them closely, we'll realize, before attacking sales, because it's a mechanical process, and we can often make some significant changes to sales by just fixing that process. But first let's make sure that we've battened down the hatches, that we do have our financial stuff in place, our operational stuff in place, and so on and so forth, so the business is relatively tight and able to handle an increase in growth. So you got to ask yourself that question. If I get what I wish, which is more sales, will I be able to successfully handle that? Because the last thing we want is to have sales growing at the same time as we start to drop the ball because we're not ready for it. That's an intersection of destruction for a business.
We've talked about corporate culture in a number of episodes, in fact, a number of series throughout the ESP program. And it's important in so many areas. Does corporate culture also have an influence in sales?
Maybe even more so than other areas. I mean, corporate culture is how we communicate, how we build that relationship with our customers. Corporate culture is going to have a behavior or an attitude that we're going to embody in the people that work for our company, and hopefully when customers connect with us, they get that sense. So corporate culture is critical. It's critical because the relationship is all built on trust. And that's why. So in fact, trust is probably the most important word that we could talk about in terms of sales. Because when you prospect, so that we were talking about just a second ago, when we prospect or we get out there in the marketplace and we communicate our message, what we're really doing to people is we're saying, we promise something. We're saying, I promise to provide you with a certain quality product at a certain time to fulfill your need. That's kind of what I'm saying. And so at some point, the customer, the prospect says, maybe that is a legitimate promise. I'm gonna check you out. And so they come and start talking to you and start looking into your organization and thinking about doing business with you. And hopefully, when they have some experience with your employees, something about that experience makes them feel like this could be a trusting relationship. In other words, we will honestly and honorably deliver on the promise that we sort of made through our marketing. So that's where culture becomes so incredibly important. It's subtle, but it's real and it's important.